Hi friends, welcome to Cindy's Corner. It is St. Patrick's Day weekend and I decided I want to make something to wear to the parade like a flower crown, but I'm gonna use these shamrock silk flowers that I got at the Dollar Tree. So this bunch has five stems on here. So you're gonna need some kind of flowers or shamrocks or something. You're going to need either some paddle wire, which comes off like this, unwinds, or even some pipe cleaners would work. And you need some sort of a little headband. So at the Dollar Tree, they have this set where it's like 3 of them for $1.25. So that's a great deal. And you're going to need some sort of wire cutter, or this is a set of needle nose pliers. And believe it or not, this little bit in here is actually a wire cutter. I learned that, and that has been really great. Okay, so I got my headband. See, that's just going to go on my head like that. And so first thing I'm going to do is cut the stems apart. So I'm going to leave them pretty long because I don't know exactly how this is going to go. This is one of those things where you just kind of create it as you go. But basically, I'll show you my kind of little technique that I use. So I'm just cutting the stems so each of them is separate. Now this particular, unlike a lot of the silk flower ones that you buy, this has like 2 pieces on each stem. So this part, I could cut them in the middle, and maybe I will do that, but I'll have to see how it goes. But basically, a lot of times when I make these things, I make like 2 sides so that something that's going to go on this side and on this side. So it's really like a crown. So I would take like the center parts and I would kind of layer them together. And then basically what's so great about this technique is that you just have to wire them so they stay together, and then you attach it to your headband. So this is pretty good. So let's see. Okay, so I see here's 2. And we want to see, yep. Okay, so that works. And then I'm going to get some more. And what I can do here is I can vary where they are so that they land in different places. Let's put that one like that so we get a little more fullness there. And then I got one more stem. Okay. All right, so there we go. Now let me cut some little pieces of wire because I want to stabilize this. So what I typically do is grab it in the center and just twist the wire around, just like you would, you know, if you have like a little like a baggie, you know, a tie that you I don't get those anymore. I only get the Ziploc ones. Okay, so anyway, so you see I've got more here, and there's just a few at the end. Now you see this, how this is sticking out. I want to use some wire to bring that closer together so it's not sticking out so much. So let's just cut another little piece, and this cuts really well. I know it's hard to see this here. So I'm just going to take that end and I'm going to twist it around here. So that it's all together and not going to be sticking. So it feels like it's more like it's one piece, you know? Okay, there's that. Now how's this end doing? Okay, this end's going to have to, oops, that came loose. Okay, we're going to have to do that one again. Let's get another piece. Sometimes it's easier to just start with a fresh piece of wire. Okay. Now, maybe I will go a little lower. Yeah, this is a good spot down here. Okay, I'm gonna poke this up through. Okay, like threading a needle here, and then I'm just gonna twist it around. And it doesn't have to be, could be a little, I'm making a little bit loose so these things are not like too tight together. I want them to be able to feel semi-natural. Okay, now I'm just gonna take this guy and bring him around like that. Okay, so just wrapping the wire around it. Now let's get this other end. Let's see now, what's a good place to do over here? Okay, I think this, like this right here. Okay, let me cut another little piece of wire. So once I have this thing together, now I'm just gonna kind of fiddle with it on here on my head and see, you know, what kind of angle I want it to be. Let's, okay, let's take this. And I'm just kind of threading the wire through here and twisting it so that I can get it to be more like one piece of greenery rather than a whole bunch of pieces that are loose. Okay, there. Okay, so there we have it. Now we got to bend it because we're going to put it on our head. So, okay, and then we're going to attach it to our headband. So the thing I have to decide is whether I want it to be, like, we could do something where it's more like this. Oh, I think, okay, if I do that one, I have to, like here I'm realizing that I have to get some of these, see, it's gonna have a bald spot. If I put it there, okay, that's good on that side. Okay, so let's kind of, so I have this is the center top, so I'm gonna kind of put it like this. Now let's get another piece of wire. And again, it's just cutting the wire and wrapping it around. So once I get this central point wrapped, then I can see where it needs to be attached for the other two ends that are loose. And depending on what kind of silk floral you're using, I could leave it like that if I wanted. So it's just like that. So it looks sort of like, what do they call those things that they wear in England? A little fascinator. So it's almost like a little fascinator. Okay. I want it to be a little more compact than that. But I tell you, if you were going to a parade, wearing something big would be really fun. So I'm just going to bend this end a little so that it comes a lot closer to the headband. Okay. And then I'll get another piece of little wire here. Got my Chieftains music playing in the background. Perfect for St. Patrick's Day. Okay, so there we go. So now I'm just gonna wrap this tail around here. Okay, so now we're at this point. So now this part is still sticking out. So let's see. Now the thing I'm not so keen about is this seems like a little bit of a bald spot. So maybe I'm gonna fix it so that this, let's see now. I was thinking that some of it could go behind my ear. If I could get that behind my ear, that would be kind of nice actually. Okay, so I'm just gonna attach it right here. Now it seems how this is an open space. I think you're gonna be able to see what I'm doing pretty well. Okay, so here we are. So I'm taking this stem, okay, and I'm just gonna wrap the wire around the headband. Now, if you're using wire, the ends of the wire are pretty sharp, so you want to make sure that when you are doing, you can even take your pliers and kind of smush it together so that that wire is not sticking you in the head, you know? Okay, so a couple ways I can do it. I can do it like this. I'm going to wear it kind of more like a headband. I'm going to have this little piece hanging down here. You can bring it over a little bit so that it's a little bit asymmetrical like that. Okay, but that is my Shamrock Crown for St. Patrick's Day. I hope you'll give this a try. It's a really fun little technique to make something that will stay on your head and be fun and festive. You take care, and I will see you soon.